Welcome back for part 2 of episode 5 of Atavar Ascension. To catch you up on where we last left off, the Blue Devils returned to Kyber after performing a mass burial of the departed villagers of Woodhurst. Stopping by the Freelancers Association, they decided to show the sample of the strange root they had found to the staff and relay their suspicions about the client, Lady Finsmore, perhaps having something to do with the situation. Advised to gather more proof before accusing the client, they made their way to the Finsmore estate, hoping to garner enough information to either confirm or allay their suspicions. After attempting to artfully draw information out of Lady Finsmore without alerting her to the possibility that they thought she might be involved, the party soon came to understand that they were reading more into things than originally thought, and that the Finsmores did not cause the tragedy at Woodhurst. Returning to the association headquarters, they received their final grade, which, thanks to some good decisions and impressive tactics, landed them a strong enough review to bump them up to an A-rated squad. Meanwhile, Ajax discovered a flyer announcing the advancement trials and was immediately interested, and the party pondered whether or not to join in the events. And while Ajax, Tomer, and Persephone enjoyed themselves in the mess hall with some drink and discussion, Leon once more made his way to the training ground, where he had a conversation with the very same woman who had bested him there once before. And that is where we hop back into the action.
Not quite as not quite as rare as some of the other things I've encountered, but
definitely don't want a taste for humans.
Not a common sight either. Interesting that you met one.
Well, do tell. What are some of the more rare things you've seen?
I'm not in the mood for that kind of conversation.
I didn't know it was a sensitive topic.
It is a sensitive area, though.
What I have learned through experience is my experience, not yours.
Rude.
Well, I didn't expect any other kind of answer from you, if I'm being honest.
Ooh.
Now you're learning.
I promise you
She's top.
that B to A rank will only be the first of many. Look forward to me advancing. I think I might keep you company some other day. For now, I'd like to check out those trials.
Very well. Just know you have a ways to go to catch me.
I look forward to that as well. Be seeing you, D. And I walk
You as well.
Oh, I know the D you want to see.
No.
This was a woman,
It's approximately this long.
Yes.
For those of you who cannot see what he illustrated, he took his hands and spread them from close together all the way to about the size of a full-mouth bass.
Yes.
Approximately 18 inches to represent D's massive Fuda dick.
Shit.
Oh, man.
These are why these
That's
things
not
are
canon.
implied.
Oh, boy. Okay.
What's Gibby thinking of?
All right, so you're sitting there. The alcohol arrives at the table just as these two, Tomer and Ajax, walk in, and you see Persephone. She's got a table.
I got
She's
5
got-
beers.
She's got beer sitting around it, and she's looking at you like, guys.
I elbow Tomer like, we got some catching up to do. Let's go! Round one!
So you guys end up. You're now sitting at the table with Percy, and there's plenty of alcohol.
Oh, did she make it clear she was sharing?
I don't know. Did you?
Depends, did you ask?
Are you sharing?
I can't fucking drink
You
all
drinking
this.
all those by yourself?
Absolutely
Listen,
not.
one for her, 2 for each of us. I'll take that as an invite. I take it.
I pushed another one to you.
I
Fisted, baby.
I grab the one for me and say, Ajax, you look a little thirsty.
As a matter of fact,
So meanwhile, I'm walking
I
in
have
the
one
ring.
mug around my index
Yeah, we
finger.
all
I take
having
the
a
other
good
one with my
time.
pinky, and I have them.
Yeah. By the time you guys get a round or two in, you start walking past the mess hall. I mean, the doors are open. As you're walking past there, you guys see Leon. He's kind of walking past. As you're walking past, you see the others in there.
Leon, come here.
Hello.
I
No, get your ass to this table.
thaumaturgy.
All right.
Thaumaturgy.
You walk over and
From across the room.
No.
I screamed at him.
Yeah, so did I.
All right, I go ahead and sit down at the table.
Okay.
Did you hear about the advancements?
Well, actually, yes, I did. I came over here to just check that out.
I'm sorry, there are advancements?
So me and Ajax were talking because he found the paperwork for it. I said we go for it.
I agree. I have some people to prove wrong, I suppose.
Little lover's quarrel.
I give you the squinty eyes for a second, then laugh.
I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, neither would I.
So,
Ow.
Oh, maidenless.
So Percy, what do you feel? Do you think you want to rank up a little bit?
I mean, I'm not doing nothing else.
It's right now. I say if the spots are going to fill up quick, just sign us up, and then
Yeah, we should sign up now.
if you want to take care of that, we'll be here and we'll save you a couple drinks for you when you get back. If you want to do that.
So go sign up, all right.
I'll go with you. I want to check it out. I'll take one drink with me.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to leave Percy alone to drink. I'll keep your seat warm.
All right.
Right on.
You guys
I fist bump you.
head back down the hallway towards the foyer and where the posting is, as well as where the front desk is. What do you guys do? You just going over to the posting and filling in your names on a slot?
Take it to Aiden.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go over to. I'm gonna go ask the front people where
Which front person are you talking to?
administrator Lara, probably the elf.
Yeah, that's who it is.
And I feel like I could get a. That's Laru.
Yeah, Aiden
Okay.
is the elf.
My bad.
And
I was just waiting for you to ask him and him to go,
that is me.
you seriously don't know my name yet.
After all we've been through.
You've just been kind of elf guy in my head up until this point. If I'm being totally honest.
He don't know name. He know races though real good.
I'm good with faces, not names.
Faces and races, not names.
All right. So, you go to him and he says, all right, well, it is, if you are interested, this would be an opportunity to bypass the normal advancement structure to try to get a higher rank. I will say it is quite difficult and the risks are aplenty. It is a $250 a piece.
Dollar?
Or gold.
What's this dollar?
Gold.
Take your hat off, boy.
Is
That's
it
a
backed
dollar
by
bill.
gold?
250 gold piece a piece per party member entrance fee in order to cover expenses, in particular potential funeral expenses.
So it's that kind of travel.
The
Lots of bleeding involved, yeah.
let's see, you are rank A now. Well, in such case, that would mean that you need to hold on a sec.
Kill God.
No.
Oh boy!
Dethrone
That'll
God.
get you to A+.
That's kind of sucky.
Okay. That would mean that first you need to confirm your level is adequate where you're at.
We just
And then-
received that level.
Yes, and you would have to confirm that it was a proper placement. Otherwise, you would be deranked back to B. But after that,
It sounds like you're questioning the all-powerful, all-seeing eye.
You're not making us look very
I know I'm
very
not here, but I take another hard sip of my beer.
yes,
I'm kidding.
yeah, but
Come on.
then at that
I got a
point,
nice
you
buzz
would
going.
you would wager as to how high you think you can go. And, well, let's just say some people have reached for the stars, which, you know, you're smart enough, or at least you, particularly on,
What
are
the hell
smart
is that
enough
supposed to be?
smart enough to catch on to the turn of phrase, the fact that
Yeah.
star level is the top level.
Yeah.
It says those that have reached for the stars have instead found the dirt. You wager on how far you think you could get, And if you petition for a certain level and make it, well, there you are. But every level that you petition for, you must fight. And just a word of advice. Don't overstretch yourselves.
That sounds like sound advice. I
That
have
sounds
a quick
like a
question.
challenge.
Then,
Who wrote this?
that would be one of the senior administrators.
I think you made a spelling error.
Well, then talk to them.
All right.
I'm just giving you the facts, Jack.
I'm just pointing things out.
You can aim as high as you wish.
I like you, Aiden. I thought we established this.
I know. I'm fucking with you, Ted.
That is,
He doesn't remember your name.
that is such a fitting name for me now. Ajax, you may call me Ted.
Ted the toe tickler.
Sure. Yeah, all right. I'll
But,
probably forget
yes.
about that in 5 minutes from now, but
But yes, the first open slot would be on the 10th, this Pyriel. But then each group has a day. A slot is a full day. Well, I mean, there's only 35 slots total, and we have
remind
at
me
least
again
3
what day is
times the
today.
number of guild member groups within the city at this point in time. Not to mention any that may be traveling in or out and decide to stay within that time. So signing up and filling out the potential days, pick wisely and pick quickly if you intend to join.
How much gold you got on you?
Yeah, somewhere in the 500s.
I got enough for 1 entry. If it's 250 each.
I should have gone with you guys. I got a good amount of gold.
I mean, yes, I do have enough for my own entry as well. Actually, I could probably pay for 2 people.
I was gonna say if we had enough between the 2 of us for all of us, but I realize I'm a little bit more broke than I
No, if you
thought.
look here, that's actually the R that they're missing. That
Hey,
administrative.
Percy. You mind holding this table for a second?
Alright.
Well, your fucking spider sense just told you that we need gold.
No,
I'm going to the bar to see if they got anything stronger. I'm going to the bar
All
to see
right.
if they got anything stronger.
Now, just about this time, because, you know, you guys haven't been in any rush and kind of taking your time and you've been enjoying yourselves, having some conversations. Gold, you finally arrive with the wagon at the Freelancers Association and you drop off the 8 crates of Nara root. And as you are finishing that up, you see one of the what looks to be kind of younger workers at the Freelancers Association, not necessarily a guild member, but like if such, it is more like think of like an internship, who comes up and takes the reins of your horses and says, we can put these in the guild stables for you, if you wish.
Oh, what's the charge?
You're a rank member, there is no charge.
Sure, it'll only be for a few hours. We'll be taking them later
Oh,
today.
no problem.
Thank you.
Takes him, and as you walk into the guild, you see Ajax and Leon
That's not my
talking
name.
to Aiden.
That's not my name.
Oh, sorry, Ted.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't like this. They're talking to the man, and they're making a decision without me.
And you hear me say, that sounds like a challenge.
I briskly walk up and go, what challenge?
Advancement trials, dear Gold. For advancing
Okay, hold
in
on.
trials.
I look over at Aiden and go, we'll be a minute. And I pull you 2 away.
Let me just confirm.
Can I get a strength check on that?
I think it's more of a
No, I know.
leadership check on this
Is
one.
Ron getting his name wrong on purpose, or do I have it right? It's
Where was his last name?
Okay. Aiden is the first. That's probably why I didn't.
Alright,
Mhm.
so I don't see the rest of them, so mess hall's a good place to talk, so.
All right, as you head over to the mess hall, you pull them that way. You see Percy and Tomer.
No, I'm all by myself. He went to the bar.
I went to the bar.
Oh,
to
no,
see
but by the time you probably got back
yeah, I
from the
came
bar.
back by then.
Oh,
So
okay.
you, Percy and Tomer are at the
Yeah,
table,
there.
and there are a few drinks in, for sure.
All right. Sit down. Let's talk.
All
Well, I'm still with LaRue. I was like, all right, little man. I take my 250 gold and slam it on the counter.
And he says, it's per person, per group. It's a group entry.
We'll be right back. And I leave the gold on the counter for him.
I can just imagine before that interaction, you took out all of your gold for a coin first. 1, 2.
No, he took out copper.
Oh
Fuck
God!
this guy.
I'm gonna pay in pennies.
Yeah.
Fucking
Has
rolls
2
of
pails full of fucking copper.
This is bullshit.
All right, so I sit down with you guys. What's this advancement bullshit you're about to sign us up for?
I say we do it.
It's not
I
bullshit.
recant that exactly to you.
3/5 of the
Flawlessly,
group,
word for word.
even the administrator part.
Yes, I misspell everything.
Administrator.
Yeah.
Yes. Punch you square in the mouth.
Maybe don't make it spelling.
I think we should.
Look,
do it.
I'm ravenous, alright? I'm gonna pick at anything I can.
Listen, we got just some
Damn it,
extra
give me a
gold.
cookie,
I
bitch.
say we
Alright,
freaking do it.
which kind?
The good kind of the sprinkles.
You saying the frosty kind ain't the good kind?
All right, so let me get this straight.
No.
We just get into A rank, and you guys already want to try and get into S rank.
Well, no one said. Okay, first of all,
He challenged me, first of all.
I don't think there is an.
I don't
S
say
rank.
we go-
Ajax, you take everything as a challenge.
For what it's worth, Gold,
Yeah?
I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we're talking about.
Second
Yeah.
off, we don't have to shoot for star rank. We can shoot for anything below that.
So we don't gotta go
Well-
for the top.
Well, I understand this.
What, you think we're losers or something?
Ajax, we're not losers.
Statistically speaking,
I still got a nice buzz going, and I'm continuing to drink.
Listen,
because
we
find
just
drinks
got into A rank. Do you guys really want to try and go to A plus or even S?
well,
Yes.
it's
I say we deserve it.
Or hold on, what's the next rank up?
A, double A, triple A, quadruple A,
and star.
star.
God
Okay.
has presented
Look,
this
there's an
opportunity to
exact-
me.
There's an opportunity, and if we just let it fly by us, then we'll not get to do it until whenever it comes again.
Well, how long till this is? It's the 10th of Pyro? How far is that?
What day is today? Remind me.
What
My
an
sundial
excellent
watch
question.
ain't
What an
working.
excellent question.
How long do we have to train for this?
Today is Adriel the 6th, which is day of the week is Burial.
So
Yes,
how
Shimlo
many
has
days
blessed
do we
me
have
with
until-
divine
So we
guidance.
haven't-
This is the 6th. The 10th is the first day, but technically you have all month. You have actually, let's see, like 38 days of available, basically one group per day.
So we can sign up for the last slot.
You could sign up for later slots if you wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. We don't gotta go for the first slot. I'm just saying we go for like second to last or last, and we can get some levels up in this bitch.
Yes,
I don't know, they
Shimlo
already
has
jerked
guided
us
me.
off pretty hard as A. Like,
And,
the stable hand just took our horses and thanked me.
Alright, but think like Percy
Think
for a
about it. You
second.
could really get jerked if you went to
Money.
AA.
Right?
AAA. Or
Listen, I have no problem with this, but
Don't act like you're offended. It's true, Percy. You like money.
You were on the Minotaur's dick, show.
He wouldn't let me.
Maybe he will.
Well,
if
not,
he's AAA.
not in the club.
I didn't try.
all right.
I can't imagine that feeling any good.
Everybody cough up
I can.
250.
My gold's still on the counter.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure it's not going to be there when you get back.
He will if he knows what's good for.
Alright.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna.
cough up
yeah,
250.
I cough up 250. I took it off my gift sheet.
I'm gonna cough up 150 and cough up the other 100, possibly from Gold's pocket. We'll find out in a second. That's cocked. No, I cough up 250 my own money.
Percy tries to pick your pocket. You see it.
Chop off her hand.
How do I want to punish her with this?
Chop off her hand.
No.
Ooh, punishment.
No.
There are no victories in this.
Daddy like you. You gotta go home with her too.
Punish away.
Can I just twist her wrist real hard? Not enough to like
Purple nurple.
just
You
damage
give
her, but
you
just
give her an Indian burn.
Yeah.
The old school way of being.
Harder.
As I said, there are no victories in this group.
I coughed up mine. I say we just go do it.
Yeah, I'll
Let's go. Or, I don't think you all need to be there. I'll sign us up. I'll pay for the money. I'll take the money. I'll sign us up.
I hand over my 250.
I throw you 2 gold. Give me something hard.
Oh, something hard.
From the bar.
I don't know if
Like
the
the
bartender
bartender?
rolls that way, but I'll ask him.
There are no victories in this group.
Gold, I know what you mean. I got you.
Oh, barkeep.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty sure that was his
Group
wife I
is
saw it with
every
earlier, but I'll ask for you.
Every sexual innuendo possible in as short amount of time as possible. Well, what you gonna do?
I know
Alright,
a thing or two. about
continuing
being
on.
short.
Can I go to the bar while he goes to sign us up and get him something strong?
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
he said hard.
Something strong is what I heard.
Oh my god.
Hard and strong.
Alright, I walk up to Aiden, my hand on my face.
Mhm.
Like this.
Yes.
We would like to sign up for the least or the last possible time slot to advance to AA.
Really, you're going to give it a go. Did the others that were here from your group explain the rules?
They didn't explain all of the rules, no. They were very leisurely going about this, so please
well.
inform me.
He pulls 250 gold out from behind the counter and puts it down and says, well, first off, the very large one. Put this down.
The oath, yes.
Damn.
One of
I
the
thought about
oaths.
teaching him a lesson.
Please do. Next time, just beat his ass.
No, I...
No, I'm giving you permission. See, I'm his commanding officer. You have full permission.
Very well.
You about to get your ass.
But, yes, the 250 per person per in your group, which I assume you can afford.
Kerclunk,
Excellent.
sack of gold.
Now, you must accept and take the first challenge on in order to prove a rank. Of course, if you were already a higher rank, you would be proving that rank.
So if we advance in that amount of time to AA, does this null and void our advancement, or does it bump us up to whatever the next advancement is?
It would make you confirm at the new higher level.
And if we already advanced to AA, would we receive our money back, or small portion
No,
of
it
it?
is that's
That's still an
that
entry
is the
fee.
fee,
Just to do. Understood.
because that is how much it will cost to dispose of properly your remains should you, well, fail to survive.
I love dying. We love dying.
We just disposed of a whole town and it didn't cost us a single penny.
What's 5
You ain't
players?
there,
I
but
know.
Wall built.
but he then says, so you must confirm the level you are at.
Okay.
And to be honest, in order to do in a month enough jobs to qualify for the next level, unlikely. But possible, but very unlikely. But you would have to confirm your A rank, and then you bid on how many, all the way up to the maximum possible of star, that you believe that you will take on. However, whatever you bid, you must take on, even if that means your death. So I advise guild members be smart, except after your confirmation level. Accept your own limitations and realize your strengths and make a smart bid, or you will find yourself buried.
Okay. So how do we go about confirming our A rank? We just do jobs and...
No, it is the first challenge you take on that day.
Okay. Very well.
And is this something you still wish to pursue?
Yes.
Right. He walks with you over towards where the schedule and the sign up is posted, the original posting, and underneath you see different dates. You see the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, all with lines after them. And it looks like on the very first line on the 10th is just the letter D. The rest are, thus far, nothing signed on them. The last one that you can see is the 48th of the month, which is the last day of the month.
Very last one, Blue Devils.
Okay. Very good. And he takes the money from you?
Okay.
All right. So it is currently the 6th. That means you have 6 weeks exactly.
I propose a new team name, Team Satisfactory.
Team underdeveloped.
You have 6 weeks exactly with which to initiate your challenge, or to have your challenge for advancement, your trial.
Bueno.
Okay.
Can I write what day is it just so I
The
can have it in my
48th.
notes?
Today is the 6th.
No, I meant the day of the trial.
The day of the trial is the 48th.
We need to do a training montage.
It will still be the month of Adriel. Is the last day of the month. Adriel is Adriel. The day of the week is Bariel, Bariel, and it is the 48th. Basically, that is the that is like the Tuesday.
Okay. And so do we report here for the trial, or will we receive instructions as to where to be?
Oh no, you will report here. The trials are held in the training grounds.
Okay.
Group fight, let's go.
No, they just unleash a silver dragon in there.
Good luck.
Good looking at my notes.
Oh, no.
So do we make second characters now?
You should have backup characters already, just in case.
Yeah.
Chutney it is. Got it.
Tito is always ready.
A team of goblins, you say?
Edgelord.
Like I said, Tito's already... Tito is a goblin. He fits into that too.
I will make a goblin named Otit.
Actually, there's a class that I want to build, just in case this one doesn't work out.
Tito.
All right, so
Full end build.
Is it
Yeah, I'm just the opposite of you in every way.
so do you head back to the mess hall where everyone's at?
Yeah.
All right, you're back there.
48th, we're in.
Here, this is for you.
That far away?
Downing.
Yeah, I'm like many drinks in now.
Oh yeah.
Listen, we need time to practice. We don't want to go in there half cocked.
Cock again, you say?
Listen, you need to go
I'm
to a
detecting a
room
common
or something, or just rub one out. I don't care.
Just part things.
It's satire.
So tired of these nuts in your mouth.
Right.
Ugh.
All right, so at this point, I think we're going to take a short break. So if you would pause. Okay, so you guys have signed up for the advancement trials. Your date is the 48th of the month of Adriel. You are currently drinking the afternoon away in the bar in the Freelancers Association.
Feels like it's been so long since I've had any time to relax.
gold?
About 12 days.
Can I feel the vibe of this place?
Sure, give me an insight check.
Just to see something.
This is your vibe check, insight check. That's what that is.
Don't fail the vibe
Percy,
check.
you were saying something?
Yeah, can I have a deck of cards?
Why do you want my deck of cards?
Can I have a deck of cards?
20, dirty.
Dirty 20.
There you
Okay.
go.
Thanks.
It seems it's only about half full in here, at least on the main level. You don't know about the upper level. You guys haven't tried to explore that at all yet. You do actually. Well, we'll ask this in a little bit, but you do know on this level, at the very least, it's about half full,
Do I feel like...
and everyone seems to be just kind of enjoying themselves, laid back, not really confrontational, but not super excited, not high energy.
Would it seem if I take off my head it's going to be a big reaction, or I should just leave it on?
I think you'd be fine.
We're
No
not here
one
to
said
judge.
shit about us.
Mhm.
But we've already went over why specifically.
Yeah, I'm different.
Yeah, we've
He's built
all
different.
had alcohol though, so all
Not me.
right.
You,
well,
you
most
get
of
the
us have had
you get the
alcohol.
feeling that everyone here seems pretty laid back, at least right now.
Fuck it, I'll pull down my head
Takes off
slowly.
the hood. Terrorist!
Everyone turns on him.
Oh god, he had a job on the whole time!
Oh my god.
All right.
He's black.
Okay, Zach.
Left turn real fast.
That,
Exactly, those
boys.
faces and races, baby.
all right.
Catchphrase for the game.
Where's the leading?
Hey,
Put that
let's
from
turn
the-
away from that direction. Okay.
Alright, boys. I got a little bonding activity for us.
All right. So,
Oh no.
Percy, with her deck of cards, what you got going on, Percy?
Alright.
My deck of cards.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
don't you know? You're engaged. Your deck of cards is her deck of cards. Anything that's your deck is her deck.
Not this.
Not in game.
Give it
Even
time.
then.
Oh.
Even then.
It transcends realities.
Congratulations on your marriage.
That was quick. I didn't even know we went to the chapter.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I didn't even know we fucked. What?
Oh, we didn't.
No, that
She
premarital
sold
fucking is great.
That's not allowed. Shit.
Alright.
Hey, you wait till after marriage for that.
Everyone else is going brrrr.
Alright, we gonna.
I am great at card games. If I've learned anything from the last couple card games
Well,
I've played with
let
Gold.
me tell you what we're doing. So, alright. We're gonna get to know each other. 'Cause I don't know about you. We've been together a while, and I don't really know you guys.
But I know you.
I have to get to know you guys. I need
Yeah.
another drink. I get up and
I think I know Gold.
You get brought another drink.
I
Yeah.
get brought another drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Magic!
You get brought another drink.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
drinks, just-
Yeah.
I give my drink change.
Yeah.
And they mark it down on your tab that they've automatically started for you unless you pay them money now.
no.
We'll get the tab later.
If we
So-
never pay back the tab, then
If we
never
keep
have to
drinking
pay.
infinitely,
Exactly.
then we never.
You never pay
So-
back the tab. Your name definitely doesn't go up on the board as a job to be collected.
Exactly. You
Well,
said
no,
it
not if you
definitely
keep drinking at the
So-
bar.
What are you
You just keep
trying to
racking up
learn
the
from
tab.
our
Yeah, and then
single
they just know
card
exactly
that we've
where
been
to
given
go and get
randomly
that
from the
money.
deck?
What is this game?
So how's this gonna work? Alcohol is obviously involved. What's gonna happen is we're all gonna flip our card. The highest card is gonna ask the lowest card any question they want, and y'all gotta tell the truth.
Remember, this
and
is
then you just drink.
characters in game.
Yeah,
So we
And
could
then-
do deception rolls.
and then you drink.
Yeah, you could.
You're more
We
than
can roll
welcome.
insight roll.
Well, I don't
You
really
could.
have anything I want to know about any of y'all that I don't already know, so
Let's play.
I'll go ahead and flip my card anyway. Well,
What do we got?
it looks like your deck might not have been shuffled very well.
Looks like we each get to ask one of them a question.
Sure, why
I'll
not?
let you take my question.
Alright, so Gold, that's 2 questions on you to Tomar and Leon.
One question each, if you will.
All right, Tomer.
Yeah.
Who's the orc in the family? Ma or Pa?
Fuck it, Ma.
Alrighty.
I know we all
Dad,
drink.
Dad wanted a thick orc woman.
Let's just say it didn't happen the way you think it happened.
Oh no.
Elaborate. I'm gonna use my second question on that.
Oh,
That's,
God.
that's a touchy subject.
I really don't want to get into this.
That's what the alcohol's for.
I don't know about that. Go. How about you save that question for
Yeah, save that for later.
All right.
So
Man, I really don't know anything about your
do
character.
you go
too.
hot dog or taco?
well, you got one question to find out anything you might be looking to find out.
Or a taco hot dog.
Ask him what happened to his sidekick.
You're from Ravensbar, right?
No.
No, I went to Raven.
You went to Ravensburg.
I was-
Give me one moment to talk to my god.
Hold on. What was
Let
the?
me check my notes.
I was from Duskvale initially.
Duskvale
right? Yeah.
initial. yes.
Initially, I was actually from Duskvale.
Okay. Any family? Or
Just my father. No, he's not around anymore, unfortunately.
okay. I'll toss in the cards.
All right.
That was easy.
Next round.
Round over.
I'll let you shuffle
me to
because
shuffle?
I clearly don't know what I'm doing.
Well, while you guys are shuffling and dealing around with the cards, So you had pulled your hood back.
Yeah.
We've discovered 6 new
You-
oasis in the bar.
We don't like
Like in the top
Vault boy.
Because even though you've been drinking a little bit, you pulled your hood back, and this is something you're always kind of conscious of.
Yeah.
You can give me a perception check.
Come on, man. Nat 20.
Nice. What's your total?
20.
There we go. Nat 20 and dirty 20 at the same time. You actually notice someone in the balcony section above. When you pull your hood back, kind of notices you down there, because you're sitting at an angle where you can kind of see up there if you just turn a little bit. And someone up there is kind of in the same position but opposite from you, so like they can kind of just look down over the balcony and you're almost in their line of sight. And you lock eyes with this person for a second, and they're looking at you with clearly a look of, what the fuck is that doing in here?
As you're drinking.
But he's just sitting up there, and he is a fairly large-looking human. But other than that, nothing stands out really. I mean, decent-looking armor that he's wearing. Looks like studded leather. But looking around, even though it's half full, plenty of people around here that, this guy just doesn't really stand out, but he's up there and he's just looking at you like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna stare back.
And he just sips on his drink as he looks at you.
I'll keep an eye open on him.
Alright, flip him.
Somehow I thought I was going to lose.
Yeah, same.
All right, how's this working out?
You get to ask one question.
You get to ask one question to
You
either one of us.
gotta pick who you asking.
I'll ask Gold.
Alrighty. I'm an honest man.
All right,
Or an
Gold.
honest elf.
Bullshit.
What
Elf.
caused you to start adventuring? Everyone has a reason, and I don't take you for the kind of man to just want basic money.
Well, I enlisted in the Orc Wars, and when my service was done, I was still a fighter. I had no place in the world, so what other thing to do than keep doing what I do best?
So lean over, can't live with no money.
That's fair. All right, then. I'm satisfied with that answer.
This deck's fucking stacked.
Ooh. Ajax's turn.
Ajax and Tomer.
Yes.
Let's see, like I said before, I really don't got any questions. What's your favorite drink, buddy?
Bro, I got a real question, if you don't mind.
That is a real question. We take our drinks very seriously here, ma'am.
I'll indulge your question and then I'll see what she's got to ask. Anything cold and strong.
Fair enough.
What's your question?
Can we talk about the whole werewolf
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
situation?
That's right, he's got pointy ears. In both forms.
What the fuck is that?
Let's just say it's the power I never knew I had inside of me until a certain day.
That sounds so cringe.
It sounds so gay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Try again.
Until it
What do
came
you
out.
want me to say? I got hunted in the woods until it magically popped out.
I mean, it's your life, man.
Daddy Mercer gave this to me.
Who you calling Mercer?
I'll just say it was a gift from a friend.
Blood hunter.
That's the extension of what I'll say. It's a gift from a friend.
You all trying to be ominous, like we can't trust each other.
Oh shit! I thought I won again.
But you
no,
didn't.
I think.
I got a 3.
Ooh, you get to ask
Is
Gold.
it high or low?
Ace
You
is
can ask
high.
Gold a
You
question.
get to ask Gold.
This deck's fucking stacked.
A waste of a king.
Alright, Gold. Why'd you bail me out of jail?
He saw you locked up in there.
You've seen
I want to hit that.
how I shoot my arrows, right? You notice that psionic blast that goes alongside them?
Not really, but yeah.
Well, I've always had a connection to the other worlds ever since I was a child. And when I was over in overshore, where I bailed you out of prison, I ended up sensing that very same day where I found you something I haven't felt in a very, very long time.
It was love at
How
first
romantic.
sight.
Looks like gold does have a soft
It was
spot.
lust at first sight.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Well, you will never see the day, because it wasn't love. It was the pain of losing my family.
And you.
That's soft, but in a different way. A much sadder way. And I
Join the
apologize.
fucking club, buddy.
It was loneliness at
But
first sight.
on that note, same.
I felt a demonic presence, and when I found you,
What a
I was
bunch of
initially
protagonists
confused,
we are.
because you're obviously not a demon.
Mm-mm.
You're devil spawn. So, I guess whenever I get to ask you a question, I'm going to have a follow-up to that.
Alright.
Well, we'll find out next.
This deck's
Holy
She
shit.
gets to ask me
This
again.
deck is
Wow.
stacked.
You dealt it too, and shuffled.
You're just flipping.
I'm gonna fucking shuffle this myself. This is
Yeah, but you
bullshit.
might as well have that.
You get to ask another.
I'm giving him the option to
Percy being
follow up
charitable.
question.
Oh.
How out of character.
So,
That was
Hold on.
nice session one.
Hold on. Everybody except Percy, roll an insight check.
10.
Nat 20 plus 2, 22.
that is a 22.
Wow.
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 17.
Look at all these nice rolls that are happening that aren't me.
Percy, how do you really feel? Are you really being generous?
I didn't have another question for Gold. He said he had a question for me. I've had a couple drinks. It
Breaking
seemed like a
your
good
own
idea at the
rules.
time.
Yeah, so she's not necessarily being generous. She's just like,
Waste.
okay, I have no idea. Yeah, your turn.
So, Percy, why did I feel that demonic presence on you when I found you in that prison?
I had a complicated history.
That's it?
That doesn't sound very honest.
It's
It also sounds like it hasn't been thought out.
it's a little complicated.
We'll go on then. You stated the rules.
Why did I sense a demon when I found you?
Well, it may or may not have been because I spent 20 some odd years in the abyss.
Doesn't sound very homey.
Yeah, it sounds
Get
pretty
used to
miserable,
it after
actually.
the first 10 years.
At least she had a home.
I don't know if
I
I'd
mean-
call it that.
That's no different than
depressing.
living out in the woods. In fact, I'd say that's probably a lot worse.
Listen, where I grew up,
To be fair,
it's not gonna be loves and kisses.
No, it
I don't think
wasn't.
the abyss is loves and
It was not.
kisses either. There, but
Couple good 10 years of torture really does it to you. A
Alright, so you were in the abyss.
little bit.
That makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Do you happen to know the name of the demon?
No, I never did ask Daddy Demon. for
20
his name.
years? 20 years! You didn't fucking get their name. The fuck were y'all talking about?
And a lab can give
We
you such
didn't do
a
much
quick in the
talking.
neck.
Just sitting there, they was like, "What you thinking about?"
What's your favorite color?
It makes sense that the demon didn't give you his
Every
name.
single
Yeah,
day,
we-
like
To have the name of the demon gives you power over
You?
them.
Yeah, we didn't do much talking.
I told
Yeah,
you.
right. Let's flip.
More screaming
Bro,
than talking.
I fucking shuffled and I still got. Oh, Daniel got the lowest. You know everything about your partner.
Yeah.
We don't.
Oh.
Did you finger my ass in the trench?
Hell no. Unless you're into it.
Ajax.
my finger.
Let me ask you this. After all this time we've been together, why the fuck can't you give me a proper back cracking.
Because I try so hard, but
and got so far.
I feel this
But in the end, it doesn't really matter, does
otherworldly
it?
presence that prevents me from doing a good job every single time.
It's them damn demons.
Yes,
I don't
Jason,
understand.
did you want to say something?
I question my God, Shimlo, why? Why can't I crack this man's back? Silence.
6.
I got a 7.
Wait, whose card? Okay, this
Oscar's the high.
Oh!
Wait, 7 was the high? Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
I
numerical.
finally get to fucking ask a question.
I think all the face cards are finally out of the deck now.
What's a good question?
Who lost?
Yo.
Person.
What's a good question?
You want to shuffle up?
I don't care.
Um,
Well, there is a face card.
Yeah, I just shuffled it in the graveyard.
Oh.
That way we have a deck to
It
continue.
was more interesting that way. It was more close.
Mm-hmm.
why do you steal so much when we make a decent living?
I have not stolen anything.
Shut the hell up. I've seen that gleam in your eye.
You've
I haven't
tried
stolen
at bare
anything.
minimum.
You've
Whether
tried.
or not you've succeeded is another story.
I have not stolen anything.
You are a liar.
Okay.
Well, she
Okay,
might
then
not
what's
have
with-
succeeded.
Wait. Stop. You roll deception with disadvantage because you're drunk. You 4 roll insight with disadvantage because you're fucking drunk.
I didn't drink
Hear me
anything.
out, though. I have
That is
never
a nat
stolen
20.
anything.
But it's disadvantage, you gotta take the lower numbers.
Oh shit!
She's like,
I'm not lying.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Then roll
20 without the 0.
All right. Still with disadvantage.
What a bummer.
Or
I'm going to say you get straight
All right.
because you are
Was it
telling the
advantage?
truth.
All right. 17.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
Oh well, I'm
Yeah,
convinced.
my roll's not being
no. All right, whatever.
I've never stolen anything.
That's obviously a lie, but
No,
I'm
it
forced
is
to
not.
believe you.
All right, flip them. I got a jack.
Ace. Eat.
Ask her if she's stolen something.
You get to pick either Ajax or Leon because you both have 8.
Ask the music boy. That's my question.
Oh, you won? Yeah, you probably don't need to pry much more from me.
Let's see. What do I ask my fellow bard?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a bard too?
Wonderful! More of the family!
I mean, couldn't we just ask each other any questions we were wondering anyway?
I say this. I say
This just makes it more fun because we're drinking and it's
Fair enough.
not obligated. You can kind of dodge if you want by having cards. Let's see. What do I want to ask you? I already asked you about family. Who taught you the ways of the blade?
Ah, now that's
Everyone's
a
got a
question.
good master.
And I did.
papa.
My papa, no. I never really learned much from my father. I was trained by a man named Thancred. He was very close to me, and he's still out there somewhere. But after he, well, I guess retired, I took over his mantle.
Okay.
It's like Zorro.
5.
I got
Oh,
a
someone
7.
did get a
Oh!
2 and a 7 again.
I got okay. I got one. This is an addition to the first question.
Mhm.
Why'd you try to make that deal with the little fella at the dock?
Ah, see. See, now you're getting around my loophole.
See, that contradicts the lie you just told that we were forced to
No,
believe.
I have never stolen anything. It's
Oh, I
not a
see.
lie.
You stole
I'm not a
through.
liar.
You convinced someone else to steal for you. That's
I'm
still
a
stealing.
manipulator. There's a difference.
So watch
On a
out for you when it goes to
technical
everybody for
standpoint.
themselves is what I'm understanding.
I
That
look
was
out
intentional.
for opportunities to better myself. And that seemed like a fair enough opportunity.
Alright, I'll accept that.
Ace.
I got a 3.
And
So I'll say you can either ask me or Ajax.
No, you can ask me anything, pal. Except for the things I don't want you to ask.
Oh, ask one of those.
Yeah, ask one of those.
But I don't actually know what those are as of right now, so we'll have to come back.
Did you shit in the trench while we were in there? 'Cause I smelled something funny.
You gotta do what you
Listen,
gotta
we
do.
didn't get put into the same unit till a little bit into the war, so I never got to see you in the early days.
So I never got to smell your trench smell.
So, why did you join in the Orc War? After all this time, I still don't know.
I'd have to revisit,
Let me
which I
jog
don't
the old
currently
memory.
have, so I'm going to do the best from memory. Back home in the northern parts of the map, whose name escaped me at the moment, it's just been so long.
That's all right in front of you guys.
Yes, but it's covered in things.
You can move things.
Here you go. That'll work.
I love things. You should know this, Mike.
Duskvale.
Mm-mm.
That's the
That's not where you were.
I thought he was West Bank, wasn't he? Or like some town off.
It was a snow
If
area
you're
up top.
yeah, snow area.
Is that
Over
not?
on the northeast of the map. You
Okay,
you came from
Railroad.
you
I
came
see that now.
yeah.
I didn't see the little.
No,
light on the
not
top
there. Further northeast.
Are you talking the corner?
Onarius?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
you
see
were
that one either.
your village is north of there. It's just not.
Oh yeah, that's right, because the
small.
elves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're fake, fucker.
Onarius. I lived there in my early years, but I feel like I would have told you this at some point. Anyway, but my family got wiped out by a salamander, along with the rest of my village.
Small lizard thing.
Oh, big one.
Big one.
Big salamander.
Like size of house.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, neither did I until it happened. We'd only heard stories of them. I went out to deliver some packages and bring stuff back from the Elven capital. And when I got back, I found a destroyed village and a still somehow not full salamander. And I escaped. I ran before it could get me. And nothing left to go back to. I ventured to the next place. Looks to God.
Yeah, you went from you went back to Onarius eventually.
Yeah, so
And then you went to Nenaeus.
Nenaeus, that was it. Okay.
So you ran.
And that's where you picked up
far
you
away.
picked up a ship out of there. And that's what took you to the continent of Korstal.
Yeah, but for lack of other things to do, I figured it would be a good use of my time and to get situated by joining up with the military.
Give yourself a cause, okay.
I got a group for the question.
A group for the question?
Yeah.
A question. So, what's the next move, oh Capitan?
Well, the way I see it, we need to prepare for the advancement trial, and quite frankly, I think we have a vendetta to settle. Those undead were put there. I want you to investigate that route and see what we can figure out.
Alright, give me the vial. I think we've had enough drinking for night. I think we should head back to the inn.
Well, let's flip the cards we have.
One more.
One more. 5.
Queen.
Ace.
8.
So, he gets to ask me a question if he wishes.
All right. Tomer,
Yeah.
what is the greatest adversary you've ever faced? Come on, someone like you's got to have a story. One with your big, strong, manly muscles and whatnot.
Alright.
Half manly.
The greatest adversary I faced, it's a two-parter. So let's just say I wasn't favored from where I'm from. So fighting was just an everyday thing for me. But I will say my greatest adversary, who's still out there someday or somewhere, wherever the fuck he is, fuck that guy. He killed the only father that I knew. So, to me, my goal is to finally see him face to face and bury him 12 feet under.
Man, it must be nice to have that kind of love for a father.
But what was he? What was he capable of? Obviously, besides father murdering.
All I can remember, I can put together, he turned me on the gang that I was running with for a little bit.
I'm actually interested here, Ajax.
He basically turned the gang against me because I got too close to the leader, who basically I saw as a father figure trying to leave where I was from. And he saw I was rising in the ranks too quickly, so he wanted to take me down a peg or two, so he blamed his murder on me. So For me, all I remember is him being manipulative. I think he was an elf. Either an elf or a half-elf. Either one. I can't remember. I just remember the pointy ears and the dark eyes staring at my soul. As I was clutching on the life itself.
Sounds accurate. Elves tend to do that.
But,
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I down the rest of my drink.
But, to be frank, I think I still have a lot to grow and offer before I can take that quest on myself. Or with your guys' help, if you wish to help.
Well, I mean, we've been together for as long as we have. I think we're past simple mercenary life.
Yeah. To be honest, this is the longest time I've actually spent in one place without trying to move away. It's kind of nice.
Well, hopefully that'll keep on going.
Yeah.
No,
Well-
I am also satisfied with that answer.
I'll drink to that.
That's enough feelings for the night.
Alright, let's go back to the honey pot. I'll do some tests tonight. We'll see
Alright,
what
someone's
comes up.
sitting with me with a fucking wagon, though.
I have a couple people to visit. If that's alright.
Someone's what?
I don't mind.
What did you say?
Someone's sitting with me in that fucking wagon. I'm not going alone again.
Alright.
I'll go with you.
You want
Boring
shark and I'll
as
take
fuck.
the back. Percy, you want to hop in the back?
I got some errands too.
No, you coming.
I got some errands.
She has to say things to not steal.
To have other people steal for her.
Well, listen,
It's called having power.
I'll try to get some acid built up for you, which we got to talk about what the fuck you're going to use that for, and I'll do some tests on the root when I
Hold
get
up, you what?
It's not the deadly kind of acid, it's the trippy kind.
Basically, I'm pretty smart from where I came from.
And modest too.
Boy, you're so humble.
Oh,
When you're around a bunch of bandits, you pick up a trick or two.
Basically, I'm pretty smart.
I ain't that smart.
Kind of a big deal.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
I'm something of a scientist.
oh my lord!
He said the thing.
I said say the line, Bard!
Eat my shorts.
But yeah, it's just for purposes of getting into places and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. I'll work on that. Let's head back to the inn. I want to see how the kids are doing in that family.
Fair enough.
I want to shower.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm feeling pretty
So good.
grody.
So you three are taking the cart and heading back towards the honey pot to the stables, which are a little ways away from the honey pot, but a lot closer than where you're currently at.
Mm-hmm.
And you two had errands to run. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Our session.
Eeny, meeny,
shopping
miny,
trip.
mo, everyone, you two roll d20.
Let me just tell you what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
pulling the Leon and seeing what this motherfucker's up to.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna try to be sneaky. Give me
Yeah.
a stealth
You guys
check.
are spying on each other. Spy versus spy.
Yeah, we got shit to do, bro.
Yeah, give me a stealth check,
This is our dynamic, everyone.
and you can give me perception.
Alright, I would have assumed it was
Excuse us,
versus
we
my
have to go
passive perception,
shopping.
but I'll go ahead and roll
Well,
perception.
Technically, it is, but
What'd she get?
22.
Yeah, you're beating me
Oh,
on
thank
that.
It
Uh,
doesn't matter if she has higher stealth as long as your perception is
So yeah, no, I'm gonna go out, find a butcher shop somewhere, and get a nice big cut of meat.
okay.
And then I'm gonna return back to that little dock house where Snooble was.
Okay.
So I enter in. Do I see him at all?
You walk in. Initially, he's not there. It seems to be empty. His little hovel.
Yeah, it's like nighttime now, isn't it?
I shake the meat around
That's what Snooble does.
meatily to try and
Shake the meat around meatily.
spread
Which
the
makes
scent.
tons of noise as it's just
Well, it's the scent that matters, you know. When I say,
Fucking.
Snooble, are you home?
Oh, God.
Ow, my finger.
So what happens when you shake the
Okay.
meat a little too hard?
Apparently, his perception's really fucking good.
I mean, that's kind of a thing you should do, you know.
While you're sitting there, well, dude, I rolled a 19 on the die. Okay. While you're sitting there, so the little like porthole type window,
Right.
you see it kind of rip the fabric of reality momentarily and become just this weird portal between here and not here, and Snooble pops through and then it closes behind him. You give me a perception check.
8.
Hey, you saw Leon go into Snooble's
Yeah.
shack. You have no idea what the
No,
fuck's
that's
going
fine.
on.
Whilst I'm out and about, I'm gonna dig through a nearby trash can. I'm looking for.
You find a banana peel.
I'll take it. Perfect. All right, I go back into my hiding. Close
that's
by.
it.
I would like to attempt to hear what's happening, but I don't need to see what's happening.
Yeah, no. With the 8
Yeah.
perception,
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
hear shit.
Okay, well I'm attempting.
Yeah. So he pops out and sees you and you go, you said 3
Yeah,
days.
And so I brought you a big meat offering as an apology. It was a slip of the mind, and I had some work to do with my colleagues. Word that means friends that I work with. Anyway, here.
Oh. As he looks on this big hunk of meat that you bought.
I'd say like a horse haunch or something.
Okay, you spent 5 gold on this, by the way. Mark it off.
Thank you for telling me that. I was going to ask.
And he is just thrilled with this thing. He can't even lift it himself.
I'll lift it for him.
Yeah, and he's like, over here.
Big, strong 8 in strength.
Yeah. That's more than him. So he basically ends up putting it down, like, pretty much on a pile, a mixture of straw and dirt and just, like in the corner. And he's not even paying attention to you now as he is literally just gnawing on some of this meat and glugging it down. I mean, it's not the most appetizing thing to watch.
I've seen worse.
But that's what he's doing. And just, he's just going to town.
I'm glad it's nighttime, so I don't have to see this very much. Now, Snooble, I want you to enjoy that. But if you didn't see anything, please let me know. If not, no biggie. Just anything you found interesting in the 13-ish, 14-ish days I've been gone.
What's been interesting?
What's interesting to you?
He looks at the hunk, the chunk of meat.
Besides the food.
Pranks? Yeah.
Any interesting pranks you pulled recently?
You said no pranks.
Are you sure about that?
You said no
We
pranks.
said no harmful pranks. We said you could still pull pranks.
Not fun ones.
Methinks you and Persephone talked.
Maybe.
And so, I'll pretend I don't know that.
I like you.
Well, if she happens to come around, I'm sure she'll ask about whatever pranks you did pull. And you don't have to keep it secret from her. It's just, she needs it, alright?
He goes back to the...
Alright then, well, I'm glad I could catch up with you, Snooble, and I'll make sure to tell you ahead of time now, whenever I'm leaving. If my player remembers to do that.
He continues to chew, and you just get a thumbs up from him as he's just chewing.
Alright, 1 down, 1 to go, and I'm going to leave the building.
Okay. You're going to continue to follow.
Now the fun one that I am. Fascinated in how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to return to the honeypot where everyone is. I'm hoping that he'll
You
be
need
there.
I need another stealth check.
Okay. For what it's worth, if I realize he's going back to the honeypot, I'm not going to follow him all the way there because I have other shit to do.
Okay. So, yeah. You give me just an intelligence check.
Brain smart.
Where's that?
Just don't
12.
fuck it up. Yeah. Yeah. You follow him for a little while. You don't even have to roll another stealth check because it was only for a little while. You follow him for a little while and you realize, okay, I see he's going back to the honeypot. That's the only way. I mean, that's the only places we really know around here. That's what's exactly the direction he's going. So, fuck it.
Alright, back to Snooble.
Okay. So, you weren't that far away from it, so you just kind of turn back around and head over there. So you.
That's the end of part 2 for this episode. Tune in for part 3 next week.